Well, in case you don't know, we as a society are cooked to the max. We're cooked. Feminine men are at an all-time high. Too emotional, don't have self-control, don't know how to take rejection. We can't be ourselves without getting judged in negative ways, even though we're not doing nothing too crazy for the ones that aren't. Like I've heard people say, on social media they have spam accounts, which is just accounts for just their close friends, essentially. That way they can act, like their true selves on that account. And I just look at that and I'm just like, usually this is more in women. You don't really hear or see guys doing that, but when it comes to women, it's just like, y'all really care that much what other women think? Like, screw them, bro. Like, I don't care. Right? Why do you care so much about what they think? For what? Like it's to the point where, like, let's use a pretty good example. Like, let's say on your main, Instagram account or any social media account, your main is, you look pretty, you look aesthetic, or the gym, anything like that comes off as attractive, or it, gets a lot of attention. And then on your spam, it's what you really like to do, cooking or anime, but you're afraid to post that on your regular main page because you're afraid people may judge what you like, as in food wise, and what you like to watch in your free time. Even though anime is probably the most common and popular thing since COVID, since 2020, just like, for real, that's when I found out about anime and all this stuff. So I'm just like, that's when I started finding out about it. Never got into it, but I've met a good bit of people who are into it. So, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things where it's like, just as an example, it just shows how cooked we are in every way. Obviously, there are ways for us to get back to, better things, better than it was in the past and better than it is now. It's just, we're naturally just meant to be, hateful towards one another, or to be jealous. Not either hate, jealous, envy, or whatnot. It's just ridiculous. And it's all because we get distracted easily. We, because most of us don't have anything going for ourselves, which is a sad thing. Most of y'all, might know people who don't have much going for yourself. And it's to the point when you don't have much going for yourself, you're naturally just gonna hate. You're naturally not gonna have the drive to want to encourage others. It's just the energy. And if you're around that, you gotta get away from that. You have to, because if not, then you're gonna be sucked into that, and now you're gonna start feeling some type of way. You might start hating. You might not be your normal self, or it just might be so just toxic and just demanding and just annoying and stressful at times, because now this is just dead weight you have next to you. You don't need to be around people who are dead weight. If you're not dead weight, why are they around you? Be around people who are gonna uplift you, and vice versa. I just feel we just need to do better as a society, as decent human beings for ourselves. I know, like, we are all innately here for ourselves. I don't care what anyone says. We're all selfish in a way. It's how selfish do you go about it, and what ways, and what do you want to do, what type of impact you want to make on this earth. But other than that, you have to take risks. You have to find some of your interest. You have to find something that you're interested in, that you would do long term, have a good passion for it, make some good money out of it, and enjoy it. That's the problem. We go to school and we don't know what we want to do. We go to school or get a job that we hate, or just because it pays the bills. Like, bro, I don't want to live that life. That life's lame. Like, what type of society is that? Don't do that to yourself. You're gonna go to school, community college or 4-year college, do something you're gonna do. Even if it's not for a long time, even for the short time, enjoy it in some way. You know what I mean? At least enjoy it, even if you don't do it forever. Like, that's all I'm saying. And drain as much and milk as much finances and money as you can out of it. And then move on to something else, right? Kind of always adapt your skills. That's what we need. And people will judge you. Society will try to say, oh yeah, you're doing it all wrong. No, they want you to be in their doctrinized system. That's what they want you to be in. And you don't get nowhere in that. You don't get far in life with that. By just assimilating. If you're gonna assimilate to your own standards, assimilate to your own, belief in everything, and always challenge yourself. That's what you got to do. That's how you win in life. You're gonna probably lose more than you win, but when you win big, or bigger than the losses combined. Everything happens for a reason. It's crazy to say, it sounds cliche, but it's true. Even if you don't know in the moment, obviously in the moment you're not gonna know, but as time goes on and things start to come together a little bit, then you'll realize, okay, that did happen for a reason. Maybe not have been the way you wanted it to happen, but it happened nonetheless. And you take it as a lesson learned, and You know, keep moving forward with life, keep fighting, keep on grinding, keep winning. And no matter where you are, you know, like move out of your city or state, you know, move somewhere else, move to a different location, new environment, take different type of risks. You know, I know with the way the economy is, you know, you can't up and move that easily sometimes. I mean, like you could if you really want to and just say screw it, you know, back against the wall, but obviously think logically about it, you know, have some sort of plan in place, but if people try to tell you don't move, this, that, and the third, screw them, get them out of your life, cut them off, keep your distance, do what you gotta do, handle your business, and let's win. All right, screw society standards. We came here to win and dominate. But that's the end of this video, quick little video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Comment, like, subscribe, comment any other future videos you may want to see that resonates with you, some you want to talk about, some that's been on your mind. Comment down below. I'm always get back to you. I'm gonna respond as soon as possible within 24 hours, immediately. Like, that's just me, easy access. If this is a channel that's interesting, if you're new, if you enjoy this video or any of my other videos, or even YouTube shorts, if you know you've seen some of my shorts, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, do what you got to do. Save it, rewatch it, internalize it, literally mindset and everything. If you know someone who is very like iffy and kind of just doesn't know, or they're lost in life, share this video with them. Feel like this should resonate with them and kind of lead them in a really good direction, or in a better direction than they're currently in. That way they can get up and move in and not feel so stagnant. Until next time, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.